Cool.
Nice.
So here we are,
Hey, I think we're
MAGFest
live.
2019. We have the finals or semifinals for the Killer Queen casual tournament
Yeah.
starting up here.
Like I said, we're starting up right away.
Yeah.
We have Steve on Queen on one side and Dylan Lee from Portland, Oregon
Ooh,
on the
yeah.
other side.
Two leaders in their scenes, I feel.
Very skilled. Right now the Queens are duking it out over center gates. Okay, they're verging. Blue has pushed the snail nearly out of tunnel.
Yeah, so day map's always interesting. It seems like a lot of teams tend to lean towards riding that snail at the bottom, but Gold seems to be doing a few berries, which is two different strats we're seeing here by each team. Blue is all in on the snail,
Yeah.
whereas Gold is trying to find some
They've
kind of
pushed snail just past
condition.
that blue
Yeah.
red gate, and I don't know. We'll see how Gold contests.
yeah. You got even military power there, including the little drone walking her back and forth.
Dangerous spot Gold put herself in, but she
Ooh,
got
but
out
now
of
they
there
got-
okay.
It's looking tough. Yeah.
Oh, and good kill, a legit kill on the ledge there
they
by
definitely
Gold
needed that, but-
Queen.
ooh. So Blue's military they got full military power. They know exactly what they want to do. They're doing the snail, and
Yeah.
it's working out
Gold
for them.
Queen dies. She's
they
on
even
last
they even
life.
have the berry guard
Yeah.
keeping Gold from doing its objective. So
Blue's
Gold's
got
gonna
a
have
solid
to
3-1 push, yeah.
yeah. Gold's gonna have to transition to something here, or
No warriors
Well,
nearby, no one
it's
able to
tough.
feed. Queen's
Oh.
coming in,
Oh,
but
shoot.
no.
very decisive victory by Blue. Yeah.
Good defense at the last minute by Blue checkers there.
Yeah, so that's usually how day map seems to be played out. It's very strong, all in on snail. That's the way to do it. You got 3 warriors, give them their roles, and then
And then
lead the
three
snail
golden,
victory. Yeah,
unless you're blue.
on the super.
So I think this format is going to be best 3 out of 5, right, for the semifinals?
Oh, is it? Okay.
Or actually, no, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Ignore me.
It's a great question.
But now we're coming up to night map here. So that was day before we're on night map. For new viewers, one cool thing in this map is you can wrap up and down through the waterfalls in this map. So that's a key avenue here.
As you see, all the drones kind of gathered in one spot and then fell through the waterfall.
Yeah.
It's the fastest way to traverse this map if you're a drone. Drones can only jump and not fly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, this map lends itself to berries, and it looks like both
Yeah,
teams are
again,
going that route.
yeah.
3 in on either side.
Definitely. Again, Blue feels like they've got a bit more map control, but Gold's starting to bring it back, so that's good.
Yeah. Gold Abs is finally coming around to the ledge guard. Is he going to be able to make it in? He's being sort of harassed by the Blue Queen right now.
Yeah.
Blue Abs is also ledge guarding on the Gold side.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Blue's just doing his job. Gold doesn't have many warriors up at all. Like, not much military present, but it seems like the same is true for Blue.
Yeah, but both teams
it's
are one warrior
pretty
up,
yeah.
I think.
Okay, yep. Very interesting. It looks like Blue just got their second warrior, so.
Yeah.
But
has
Blue is
4 berries
more
left.
ahead on
3 berries
so
left.
that's a very good transition by them, I think. If you already have like enough berry pressure that you can sort of convert one of your drones into a warrior. It's probably a pretty good move. Because
Right.
then your fewer drones can continue to get those last few berries in while you get that stronger map presence from the warriors. So it seems that was a really good move by Blue, I feel. They really have like a good game plan. But it looks like they got some of their warriors wiped out, so we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, we got 2 defenders in there, but they just got
just
wiped
taken out.
by the
That's not
Blue
looking
Queen.
good. Blue Abs over there doing his hardest.
Last berry coming in.
Yep. Oh, that's
And
Blue.
there we go.
Yep. Blue Abs did a great job also in just defending Gold the entire time. So another decisive victory by Blue. I feel like that was that 2 wins for Blue. So
Yeah.
all right, looks like it might be 3 out of 5. So
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, looking
So
at the teams here, we have Steve on Gold Queen, Dylan on Blue Queen, Karina to the right of Steve, and I'm trying to recognize other people. I recognize Melanie also from Portland on Blue Team. She's on the far right of our screen. That might be Billy's beard in the foreground, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So we didn't get any cheat sheets, so we have to kind of like throw together some rosters. All
Meet
right,
your
so.
neighbors. It's in game rules.
So Gold Team, Steve on the ropes. Let's see if he can even this up a bit. This is Blue's chance to win. This is Gold's chance for a comeback. So looks like Gold's made some progress in Snail, and both Blues got a little bit of an edge on the berries. So
Yeah, it looks like berries is the way to win for blue. They put in 3 top berries. For those who aren't familiar, top berries, the top 5 berries on this map are the hardest to get in, so people really want to go for that first.
Yeah, blue's doing a great job of it. So yeah, you can only get the top berries from jumping above, but once you get those in, then you can go from above or from the bottom. And
here comes blue drone, and blue has all top 5 berries.
Yep.
This puts gold in a very tricky spot. They're going to have to defend blue hive from a really vulnerable place as a warrior or as a queen.
And they just got their snail. Their win condition they were going for, the snail just got taken out along with the queen. So blue's again looking a very strong showing here.
If you were gold queen, how would you sort of pivot at this point?
I mean, gold's got to get some warriors up. That's very important at this point because you probably need 1, if not 2 guards to somehow keep their last 2 berries from getting in.
That's the thing.
Since the drones can come from 2 sides. Yeah.
Exactly. You have 2 good. Well, now 1 gold warrior. Queen wiped out 1, and blue's just bringing in the berries. Yeah.
And this is the last berry coming in for blue here, and gold doesn't have too much of an answer. They need to stop that and get their snail to keep going. But
wide open for them.
And 2, and a military victory instead.
The queen steals the show.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, right? You play Econ or you play Snail, and you put the other queen in a spot where they have to make a risky move. And that's why most wins are military technically, but
it's true. That's the whole point of this is like it's a tug of war between these 3 win conditions, and typically it is like you'll see snail or bears as you're saying. You get further along on that, and you draw out their queen. And put them to that spot, and that's kind of what happened there with Steve and the gold team. So yeah, blue 3-0, a pretty decisive victory. We'll see how they stack up against the rest of the teams coming up.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the bracket, see if it's updated. I'll pull that up right here.
Great.
And yeah, so that has Team 8 having just won. I actually wasn't looking at the game on the cab because Team 8 has just won their game.
Oh, great. Oh, those
against Team 12. I think those games are going on simultaneously. I don't think someone else is shoutcasting that.
Are they? I'm not actually too sure. Okay, so we have Clarkson, one of the people in the Baltimore scene. He's super good player. You know, he digs a lot into like the strategy. You can see him right now, like giving his teams, and along with blue team there, giving a lot of like strategy and giving their people roles and what they want them to do to kind of execute their plan for the game.
Yeah.
Clarkson's always really good about that from playing with him in Baltimore. He always has a game plan. Let's see if it works out. This is going to be some good matches, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So, there we go. Pretty standard opening, but gold does a quick dive in the beginning and tries to attack that gate back and cancel out blue's warrior, but no success.
Blue comes up.
Looks like
Zach has 2 warriors guarding the snail. So snail's going to come out of blue tunnel exits pretty easily, I think.
Pretty clear game plan again by this blue team. Blue team's going snails pretty often, and it's
gold queen gets sort of punished by diving down low there.
Yeah.
Still a solid push on blue for snail.
It's a very solid. Yeah, again, the same setup we saw the last team on this map. They had the 2 warriors guarding their snail. They had the 1 warrior guarding their hive, and then the queen kind of floats around.
Yeah. Blue abs killing the queen there as she tried to dive and sort of punish them.
Is that we have blue abs up guarding the hive? Is that what happened?
Oh no.
No, blue abs
guarding the snail. Yeah.
I see.
So let's see where they're gonna go now. Looks like
gold's not totally out of this. Yeah, like they have good progress in econ, but unfortunate. Yeah. That was gold going for the lip in there to try to clear out that warrior and slightly mistimed or miselevated it. I don't know what you would call that.
Yeah, sort of misjudged the height.
Yeah.
It's like they were trying to J in there and then
get back some stuff.
Yeah, they turned around a little because they may have not been lined up perfectly, but if you show you back to someone, that's an instant death.
Yeah. It's it was an unfortunate position to be in. Like when you're the last life on queen too, and you have to make those like big plays. It's like make or break it.
Yeah.
Might as well go for it, or you're gonna lose anyway. And there's a lot of times in this game where you have to do that. It's like
also,
take the risk.
This is gold team, right? This is blue. Looking at.
I think gold's on.
Like looking live may have boxes in other places, but I'm just gonna prefer people buy whatever by the teams.
That's a good point. Oh, looking at the actual cabinets?
Yeah.
Whoops. So we might have had the teams backwards, but people will figure it out.
Yeah, it'll be okay. We're
So-
amateurs. So 4 berries on gold side
Yeah.
versus 3 on blue. So kind of close there.
I'm
Gold
a
on
bit
gold.
worried that gold getting that early berry advantage, though, put them way behind on map control as far as
Yeah.
having not the military presence.
And we just saw the result there. Their one warrior that
Yeah.
got up died almost instantly, and the queen got punished in her own hive, too.
Yeah.
And now blue has the advantage on berries.
Yeah, so it's like a slow and steady type of situation. Like,
Yeah. Queen's going to go guard blue hive,
okay,
with
that
ledge
was good.
there,
Nice stuff.
and just get out. Okay, that's safe. Played safe.
Ooh. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's fun on this map to like. I know sometimes certain teams employ it. I don't want to give away any secret strategies, but you will sometimes see like everyone just. You don't get any warriors up with your team, and you just try to flood the berries on this map because it's very easy to just fall down.
Oh, good dive kill. I'll interrupt there for gold
yeah.
queen against blue.
Oh, great.
So still in it,
Yeah.
but the
Last
blue
berry
needs
for
one
blue.
berry.
Oh, nice turnaround kill there. Very good.
That could be the
This could be,
saving
yeah.
grace they need.
Oh no.
Oh, well,
You gotta go for the queen kill now. Get the queen
yeah.
kill.
Ah.
Man, that was close.
That's close. For those of you not know, queen kills and snail victories are instantaneous, but berry econ wins. The drone has to get into the hive and then crawl out the hole. So there's like a couple seconds there where if you win the other 2 ways, you will snatch the victory from the jaws of the other team.
Especially because they all throw their hands up and cheer because they think they won, and then that's when you. That's happened to you, hasn't it?
Definitely. I've been in a hive and just gotten murdered by someone who just dove in, and it's like, I deserve that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never take your hands off until the victory screen shows. But yeah, that's definitely a thing that happens. So the only chance that I think gold team had there was to just aggressively go for that queen kill. But the blue queen did a great job of just exiting the hive and getting to safety as their drone came out. So yeah, both the queens got to 1 life there. There was some good play by gold queen at the end to like even it up a bit in that regard. So looks like they're kind of come up with some new strats. It looks like gold team's choosing dusk this time. Let's see what they go for.
Yeah. Also, I will say, I realized a mistake. These screens are totally correct.
They are correct.
I misjudged this person as that person.
I see. Okay, so you've been right with the.
So yeah, gold is gold, blue is blue.
Great.
Gold eager to start on dusk. Let's see how they
Yeah.
take things.
So definitely a few openings they could go for here. Looks like blue might be going for a flood of sorts. I don't know. Let's see if gold responds. No,
Oh,
looks like
good
they
dive
got a
by the
triple
blue
flood,
queen.
but 1 warrior up. That's a good idea. Yeah.
So yeah, blue has an early advantage on top berries,
Yeah, that was
which is the name of the game on dusk map.
Very aggressive opening by blue, and it worked out. Let's see if they can get map control up though. So they already have a warrior. It looks like.
And yeah, they don't seem to be punished for it with the
Yeah.
lack of warriors too. It looks like
Yeah,
both
not at
teams
all.
have 1 warrior.
So gold is getting berries. They are like a few bottom, but it's still berries a berry. You do want to go for those top ones, like you said before, but any progress being made is nice. So.
Let's see if this can get the top berry in.
Oh, that was a crazy
No.
kill by blue. If you saw that at the bottom, I don't even know how to describe that move, but it was pretty nuts.
You had to see it. You had to be there.
Yeah, we need an instant replay here. Oh, another berry bouncing in for gold. Gold's getting a lot of just
good dive there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Blue bouncing that top berry in. That's another thing with this. A drone doesn't have to deliver the berry to the hive. You can just have a berry bounce into the hole, and that's
It
actually
counts.
faster than a berry or a drone putting a berry in. So.
I never thought
man.
about the speed aspect, but you're totally right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 berries left for both teams, but notice that gold has a couple berries that are, or 1 berry that's harder to get, being a top berry.
Yeah.
So let's see how they play this. Snail untouched in this game.
That is true. That's
Literally
interesting.
no one wants to touch the snail.
We want an econ victory here. Let's get another one. Oh, ooh.
Gold on last,
nice.
but blue queen does die also
Oh, no.
pretty quickly.
Both have 1 bottom berry left. I'd say gold might be a little bit easier to get to, although
It's going to fall in.
Oh,
Up. Gravity.
Oh.
No, gravity does not get the assist.
Come on, let's see. Oh no,
Up.
blue's got 2.
Up.
Oh, amazing defense.
And
oh
queen
my-
gets out of there too. That's amazing.
incredible.
Oh, no, never
oh no.
Caster's curse, I'm sorry.
Caster's curse. So yeah, that's another very strong showing by blue team here. That's another gold had to come out. They had to stop that last berry. it's always tough when both teams are at one berry. It's like, do you defend your hive and help your last berry get in, or do you like stop theirs? And you really have to have like a great sense of the map and like know where your drones are, how close are theirs to getting these berries, and like how close are yours, and like should I go over and help my one drone that's about to get in, or like do I have to kill theirs and then go over? It's
exactly. It's all about game sense, really. Just like the forest through the trees sort of view of things, and it's hard a lot of times.
Yeah, you start to just, I sometimes panic when I have like that situation where it's one berry to one berry, because it's like anything could happen.
Yeah.
And I know especially in Clarkson Gold team there was, and you're also on last life, and you're just like,
yeah,
everything
just
is
psychologically that stresses you out when you're a queen. Like, I know these when I have like 2 or 1 life to spare, I'll just take risky moves. I'll do whatever.
Yeah.
With a last life, I'm like, oh no, I'll let my whole team down if I die, and that gets to you.
I know. I remember seeing a game earlier, and it was like, but Gold team had no lives left, but they were like 1 berry away on Econ and 1 berry away on Snail, or very close to Snail. So they had 2 really good win conditions, but the queen could have just died and threw all of that away. So all right, so we got another matchup coming up.
Yeah. So that's Steve on Gold, pointing his out with his hands right now, and Clarkson over there on Blue Cap.
Oh, so this looks like with the prize for this particular event, MAGFest 2019.
That there's a mirror. It's pretty
Killer
awesome.
Queen, first place. What is that? High
like
newbie division. Great. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Very awesome. Made by Baltimore's very own Todd Glass.
Very cool. A honeycomb pattern.
Fellow.
Like that, we have a little mirror drone on top. Very cool. So that'll be awesome. So we have some other prizes here. Maybe I should have gone in a different order.
Yeah, each player on the winning team gets one of those.
So we got these as well. But the games are starting, so let's get back to that. But the prizes are very cool and awesome. So,
so this is the bronze match, though, right?
Yes. So this might be the third place. These 2 teams duking out for 3rd place. We will see how they go. So I know both teams had a very tough time against their opponents before. Like, just let's see if they've adapted their gameplay and what they can do now.
And one thing I just realized, right? The 2 queens are like sort of like the parents of the DC and Baltimore teams, respectively,
that's true.
right?
Yeah.
Steve and Clarkson. So
it's a grudge match between Baltimore and DC. So it looks like Blue again getting a lot of progress on Snail. Blue teams have been somehow just all in on Snail and managed to seize control early on these maps.
Yeah.
Who was one? Did we catch the
solid
teams?
kill on Gold Queen there? Kind of just surrounded and swarmed by warriors. And they're having a hard time. Gold is getting warriors up. They finally get one out of left gates.
One got in, but not both. You never know if you're going to be the chosen drone when you're standing there in the gate with your fellow drone. Like, which one of us will get in and become a warrior, and the other one will many times get
wiped again and has no gates. So let's see how the Gold Queen can get out of there. She's having to kind of deal with Snail, but
bad bounce
that is risky.
Yeah.
Gold on last life now.
Blue's got such a solid. This is like exactly what you want for this type of strategy. You have all your warriors up.
Oh, last minute.
And then it becomes this. Yeah, when the queen.
Good kill by Abs.
Amazing kill by Gold Abs.
That can bring things back.
Very cool. Yeah, that's pulling everything back together here.
So yeah, Gold needs to get warriors up. They got 2 now.
Yeah, they can get some map control back here. They wiped Blue completely. Very nice.
And just talking mind games again, psychologically, when you're that close to Snail and you have it turned around, it really wreaks havoc on your,
morale. Just that is painful. Gold bounced Blue Queen into Gold Queen.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
It happens, but it hurts to see.
Yeah, it does hurt. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So that was Blue team Clarkson taking that victory, I think.
Yes.
Awesome. Oof, what a tragic end. Yeah. When you get bounced like that.
But what a way to start this round off, though.
Yeah, definitely. That was a really, really good match. Both teams going exclusively for Snail, it seemed. Whereas previously on Daymap, we saw a bit of one team all in on Snail, one team trying to do some berries while they tried to slow down Snail. But that was both teams just vying for Snail. Yeah.
And here we are on Night Map, though, so let's see how they start this out.
Cool. Looks like...
Okay, 1 blue warrior up on the right. Looks like, okay, speed warrior for Gold up on mid. And right now they're focusing Econ, seems like. It's 1 warrior each side.
Cool.
Rather, no, blue has no warriors right now.
Oh yeah, blue's going straight up econ. Which yeah, as I mentioned, I think last time, that's an interesting strat some teams like to do, and sometimes it works out because you catch your opponent off guard. They don't get a ledge guard there early enough. Like they don't have a ledge guard being like a dedicated warrior to defend the hive. So blue was able to get tons of berries in due to that, and
gold is not far behind. Blue has 2 berries left. Gold has, well, still has 4.
4, okay. So
good guarding by blue abs over there, punishing 2 drones who tried to come in.
Nice. But blue's got their queen in the hive. Here comes the last blueberry, and
there it goes.
Yeah, that's blue again. Well played, well played.
We've seen a lot of blue wins.
Yeah.
This whole
yeah,
semifinal
maybe
actually.
blue is a little bit
Something
overpowered.
about that cap.
On night map, it's because you blend into the background as blue. Like on day map 2, you blend into the background.
But true,
See, gold has the advantage on dusk, so that might be what they have to do.
Maybe.
This is not true at all. This is purely a joke for color-wise.
Mind games.
Both teams are completely even.
Yeah. Perfectly balanced.
Yes. There is, yeah, you don't level up. There's no randomness really, except for berry bouncing can be crazy, but that's fun.
That's a fun concept where, say, you know, 2 warriors are on the same ceiling, bouncing back and forth, and a berry pops up in between them somehow.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna get bounced by the berry down into sort of the other person, and that just hurts.
Flip of the coin. There we go. Dust
map.
So, oh, maybe that was. Is this the 3rd match, or is this?
I think this is the 3rd one.
So maybe it is 1-1. Or no, it's best of 3 of 5, right? So this is.
So, yeah.
This is gold trying to pull this back. Same situation we had last time here. It's gold fighting for their life in this tournament, and blue trying to seal out the victory. So let's see what happens. And on a completely new map that neither team has faced each other on. So
right. Blue's pulling up the same strat again, trying to get blue top berries in as quickly as possible. They may get a 4th here. Yep.
Gold is making some serious progress on the snail though. But blue,
can they sustain it without a warrior down there? Just right now the queen. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Gold stripes.
Gold might have a chance now with keeping this snail strategy alive. Nice little feat by blue.
Yeah.
The thing with the snail is like you can have a very strong way to defend it. You can like get a lot of, but it can be ripped away from you, as we almost saw that one match. Like you'll make all this progress on that win condition and then have it just taken away as. Yeah. Whereas with berries, like you have that berry in, you're having that berry the whole match. It's locked. So your progress with economy never goes away. So snail can be a bit risky move, but it can be a very focused one. Which
well, you can see here, blue's having to focus on snail now. They did just
oh
get
wow!
Because of it.
Yeah.
But for a while, they had 2 warriors and a snail rider dedicated, and they ignored berries for a solid half-minute or minutes.
Yeah.
Now.
So I think gold's in a very good position now. If they can keep this snail alive, it's very close. They have to keep these drones from feeding. They got skulls running around, bouncing the drones out. That's pretty funny. Oh, and they made it. Wow. That last little pixel
gets in there. You can see the 2 queens duking it out above.
So yeah, gold has a bit of a life left in them. Very cool. So I think we're going to a 4th game now. First 4th game of the this bracket. I think, right? Yeah.
I'm excited.
Very cool. Some solid games here.
So
we'll
I think see which map they'll choose.
Yeah, it's gold team choosing the map.
Yeah.
So they did get a win on that, so they want to stick with it, or
I don't know. Were they? That's true. It was the first map they won.
Yeah, and it was a very decisive snail victory. I think they had a lot of. I mean, it got a little shaky there, but it felt like they were making consistent progress with it.
They had a strategy and they were consistent.
Yeah, and like blue had a lot of good progress in the berries in the beginning, but it kind of fell apart. I guess gold might have gotten a guard there, and that can be hard because how do you pivot from this like we're going all berries and now we have to like kind of defend the snail, and your team gets split a lot, and it's so it looks like gold opted for
Knight. Yeah.
So let's see how they've adapted from their last night game. Very similar.
Good start for both. Yeah. Both queens in mid. And okay, looks like 3 berries on blue, 2 berry runners on gold, but no warrior up on gold until just now on mid.
It's a very interesting difference. So I wonder what happened there because gold had 2 berry runners. What happened to the other 2 runners? Were they intended to become warriors? I assume, but
could have been
they might have gotten delayed a bit. Yeah, by gate control.
Yeah, blue is more than halfway on berries. Gold's not far behind them, and now they've got 2 warriors trying to menacing their hive.
Yeah, Gold saw that quick berry pressure and kind of, I think they may have overcommitted a bit there to defending that as Blue Queen comes in and wipes both of them out. Yeah, sometimes you don't want to have too many guards in one spot because, you know, if one of you gets killed, there's a decent chance both will if you're exactly on top of each other.
Exactly.
So you definitely want to spread out, play different positions, kind of like control the area, not a specific section.
Looks like both queens are guarding the enemy hives. Blue snail is kind of close to that blue waterfall.
Yeah,
look out
clicked it
for.
very through, but oh no!
Oh, the bounce in. Okay, so one barrier left on the blue side, and it's in hive. Do they see it?
Oh no!
Lots
Oh
of
no!
bounces,
Gold, careful!
lots of
Gold.
bounces.
That's scary.
That's curious.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Gold Skull just.
Wow. And they
Skull.
held it off.
Yeah, amazing. And Gold Skull giving us such a hilarious showdown there. That's a highlight for sure. Trying to gingerly push the berry out and as another train.
Nothing is like as terrifying as pushing berries in the enemy spawn, just hoping that
Oh,
they
yeah.
go flying off.
That was good.
You know,
that was
10 feet
that
in
was
there.
very funny. So that evens it up 2-2.
Yeah. This is literally coming down to the last match. And
Yeah.
Gold has won, they've won 2 in a row, right? So do they have the momentum?
That's true.
Or
yes.
can Blue sort of pull together and break things back?
Yeah.
So let's say all the matches have been close.
Yeah, they have been.
No,
And this
it's-
is Blue's map choice this time, so they have a bit of an edge for winning those earlier matches. So maybe they know what they want to do now on night. They saw some kind of flaw in the enemy's plan, or the sorry, not the enemy, the Gold team. Well, the enemy to them.
Yeah, rivals.
But we're all friends here.
We're not partial. All friends. So they're choosing Knight again. I guess they feel confident about this. They
Yeah.
had a plan. They want to stick with it. Or they're going for a new plan. I don't know.
So let's see what they do this time. Looks like they got all 4 drones joining Bear this time, but no, they got only 2 made it in. The other 2 drones have to go elsewhere due to the Blue Queen coming in.
Oh, but
defending.
Blue Queen loses her stick, her scrape, and gets punished for it. Meanwhile, blueberries are being
man.
funneled in.
That was great. Yeah,
It's like 6 now.
Yeah. One of the drones carrying a berry was able to kick the other berry in too. So
Oh,
he was-
multitasking.
yeah, it's a very efficient drone. You want those kind of drones in your hive. Ooh, but their
Okay.
Gold's 1 ledge guard got wiped out.
Oh, there we go.
Gold
Ads
has
is
a few
going to go
berries in
replace
the
him,
hive.
maybe.
Yeah.
Gold has brought it back. They're almost tied in berries. 5 remaining to 4.
But this 1 ledge guard has 3 drones here to
Oh,
fight
yeah.
off, and that's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah. On night, or actually a lot of maps, just going together with multiple drones put in berries leaves the defender in a rough spot where they kind of have to choose, do I choose one person or do I zigzag and hope for the best?
Yeah. And then when you're backed up by your queen too, oh, and Blue makes it in. That was a very quick econ victory there. Blue went very, very strongly on econ, and
Yeah.
it worked out for him.
Towards the end, yeah, the queen just got in
That
there
was
and
that was
denied
that was
everyone.
Clarkson's team. That's a thing he does. Sorry, I spoiled the strat. But yeah, he'll sometimes do a very, very strong econ rush on that map, and it definitely catches teams off guard for sure. So that was it. That was the team taking.
That was the bronze bracket, yeah.
Bronze bracket, 3rd place goes the Gold team, Clarkson and company.
Yeah.
So great.
So now we're coming down to the last
Yeah.
match. Let's see it. Team 1 versus Team 8 nominally. That's
Awesome.
well, the
And
people
that's-
we didn't see last round. Let's see. That's going to be
That's North Carolina.
Dylan from Portland and Billy's team, whoever Billy is playing
Yeah.
with.
I haven't met enough people. I think it's someone from North Carolina, though, I believe. I think it might be. I don't want to be wrong about that, though, so maybe I shouldn't say. But yeah, we have at least a Portland player. So this will be exciting. Both teams showed incredible skill and like a very consistent game plan against each other or against their other opponents. So how are both these teams with such solid plans and solid execution going to come and like clash here?
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm excited to see this because I don't know. When both teams are so consistent, you just have to find that smallest little edge to really like get on top of your opponent and try to keep that position. So here we go. So what teams we have here? That was so blue team won. That's being the team from North Carolina, I believe.
Yeah. And then the other
taking a
team
victory.
has Brian from I don't know which city on Queen.
Okay. I believe that might be North Carolina.
Okay. So
And Portland is the other team. Maybe.
Portland,
Or
yeah,
like
Dylan is on
so.
Portland. Yes.
Cool. So looks like Blue team edged out the first game. No idea how that went, but moving forward, let's see how these games go. Let's see if Gold can come back. So, lots of just fast play. It's hard to keep up with almost.
Yeah.
So, we got.
Things are pretty calm at Gold Hive, but Blue Hive is really contested. There were 2 warriors that went down there, and now Gold. Skulls is guarding.
Yeah, Gold has a bit higher military presence, having 2 warriors to one warrior. Blue probably. Blue's just getting up another warrior now.
And look at their dynamics. Like for a while, the Queen was going back and forth, switching with Gold abs, and there's 1 guard in Blue Hive. So evenly paced on berries. Gold has a slight lead. No, tied.
They're tied with very different shapes in their hive. So yeah, a lot of the times you want to go for
good stick and kill by Blue Queen there around mid gates.
Yeah, Queen's even on life. Berries are even. Snail is slightly to Gold, but that doesn't really matter at this point.
And well-timed bounce kill by Blue Queen. So it's Gold's lost 2 lives pretty quickly.
Oh,
and
another that fast. That's rough. Blue was just right there, ready, waiting for that last Queen life to come out. So
yeah,
well played.
Well played indeed.
So is that 2 for Blue?
Yeah, that's 2 for Blue. So Gold will have to, if we're doing best 35, win the next 3 rounds. Let's see how they set up this draft.
Very interesting, like, drone spread. I always like to watch the drone spreads on this map to see like who's going to drop down, who's going to jump up.
It's really nice when they do symmetric, kind of. Yeah. So 2 berries in for either side. Blue has 2 top berries, though. Gold missed 1 of their tops. Snail untouched.
Yeah, and Blue doing a very good job getting those top berries, and they did miss 1, but yeah, it happens. It's always fun being that drone that missed the top berry. Like, sorry everybody.
My bad, guys.
But got in a berry anyway. You're still doing work for your hive.
Blue looking solid right now with 4 top berries. They're gonna have to keep at least 1 person guarding there at all times, I think, for the rest of the game.
Oh, Gold kicks 1 over though, and
very good.
It's a top berry for Gold.
Is that drone coming back though? Okay, Blue has all top berries now. 5 berries on the bottom to go, and extra life.
Ooh,
no extra lives on their
by
Queen.
Gold. That was very solid. So this is one of those positions we were saying where like your team's very close on econ here as Blue, but you have 1 life left, so you can throw all of that progress away.
Exactly. Right now the Queens are dueling at the top.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to see a pinch set up at the ceiling there when Gold was bouncing.
And there were 2 Gold warriors ready for that too.
Yeah, because now Blue Queen can just stay out of the way, let her team do the work.
Yep. Blue Queen's trying to play very, very safe here. Oh, and Gold is almost taking a berry in, but it goes over. Oh, Blue Queen coming out to try to kick that berry back in, but puts herself in a little bit of a scary situation there. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Gold going for that.
Next life there. Gold abs to win the game. Blue Queen got stuck on the ledge there in the middle.
Yeah. Very solid. Very good sense by Gold abs there.
Was that Melanie with the kill there?
Yeah, so.
Unless the cameras are mirrored, I don't know.
So Gold coming back there.
So it looks like Blue team has chosen day map. You think they're going to go snail?
They're ready. They know their strategy
Solid
already readied up.
Yeah.
Straight snail? It's possible. So we missed the last day map game, unfortunately.
But that's the one where Blue won on snail. I saw glimpses
Blue
of it
did
on
win.
the
Okay,
wall.
so Blue did win. Blue won on snail on this map as the very first game of this particular bracket, or this particular matchup. So let's see if Gold knows how to counter. Ooh.
Good J and then murdering there by Blue Queen. Oh, but a good bounce by Gold checks.
Yeah, Gold checks. It's fun. Yeah, as a drone, you're never useless. You can always help out by bouncing around the opponents and getting them into bad spots. And Gold's having some insane lip-ins, like very, very solid technical play by Gold.
Yeah.
And
Blue was on last life, so this is where Gold wants to be right now. They've beaten back the snail combo. They're pushing it back with the guard in the tunnel, and the speed warrior up around mid just harassing anyone trying to get up on warrior.
Yeah, so Gold's about to be exiting that tunnel. It's very tough to contest the snail in the tunnel.
Tunnel battle, pinball.
Yeah.
And the Queen's in the mix too.
Yeah, wow.
It did not work out for them.
Yeah,
That was,
Blue Stripes doing a good job of facing left and right to whatever warrior was about to hit. I think in that situation, as the pinching warriors, you might want to maybe like move a little bit more steadily and not just ram in, because then it's very easy to just ping pong back and forth.
Yeah.
If you like vary up your movement a bit, you can maybe catch them off guard. Just
What
slowly.
happened there was they got stuck in a pattern, and
Yeah.
Blue Queen saw an opportunity to punish. Gold, okay. Looked like they were in a dangerous spot for being pinched there. Got out of there.
So Blue Queen's coming out of hiding and is trying to. Oh, very nice last life and doing a J dive like that to get the
Very
snail
bold.
control back. Very bold. Ooh,
Oh,
and
there we go.
yeah.
The dive to finish it off. Yeah,
So-
Blue Queen had to put in, a bit of work in dangerous spots there, but
Yeah, so Gold figured out their weakness from the first match and brought it to a 2-2 on day map.
yeah.
So and it looked like, I guess, Blue was choosing day because maybe they felt confident on day from their first victory.
Yeah.
But
Well, it
it's
looks like, night
Gold's
map
getting
now.
really tough.
So, can Gold bring it back? 3 wins in a row,
Yeah.
or is this where Blue stops them? Tune
Yeah.
in now to find out.
So Blue chose night, it looks like here.
So, one drone just fell there. Interesting. So, one berry
So-
in for either side. Now
Yep.
2 blue,
And Blue
2
has,
gold.
oh, and Blue had 1 vanilla, 1 speed up, and looks like their vanilla just got killed, so their speed's going into ledge guard, kicking a berry through, very nice.
Blue Queen
Kicking another
chasing
berry in
gold
is-
drones away from gates. So,
Oh no. Yeah. Blue Skulls is just kind of waiting for the drones to come in and then kick it through the little hole in the hive on night map. That's a
okay, there we go. There's gate opportunity. Gold has mid. 1 warrior at least will come up there.
Yep.
So now they have 2. 2 warriors, 2 runners.
Yep. Looks like Blue is in a similar composition right now. Looks like 2 speed warriors for Blue and 1 guard, and and Gold going for another lip in, but kind of changes his mind.
Yeah, Gold Queen's kind of chased that warrior out of there, but see if
Oh,
they make it.
and,
They're having a tough one getting
Gold's
in.
ledge guard goes down, and Blue is flooding berries back in. These 2 drone runners putting in their berry running. Interesting seeing the berries or the drones jump up. It looked like they knew a berry was about to fly across, so they jumped up and grabbed the berry instead of dropping down.
Yeah.
It's a very good map sense by those 2 blue drones. They both went, so communication, good, but it worked out well.
So, okay, now we got 2 guards
drones
here
versus 2
in
warriors.
that hive. There we go, pushing berries over and across. That's good work by Gold Abs.
Yep.
Gotta watch out for, yeah, see,
Oh
that's
no,
the tough thing.
no, yeah.
Passed it right
that's
over the drone.
unfortunate. Gold not quite kicking that berry through the hole. Blues. Ooh,
There we
and-
go.
yeah,
Gold
very
needed
nice
that
throw.
there,
Gold,
so
yeah, they
Gold
did.
Queens are even on lives.
Oh
can play a
no, that
little
was
more
risky. That was
cautiously.
risky. They could
Oh,
maybe get a pinch here.
no.
Oh no, they kicked another
Knocked
one
another
in.
berry.
They kicked another one in.
That hurts so much, and
Oh, so many berries in blue. If any of those just bounces perfectly. Oh,
there we go. I think that's gonna wrap
yeah,
it up.
that looks like it. That's blue team takes
Blue
it.
team takes the game.
Bring it back. Great play. So that wraps it up then for our
Yeah. Congratulations to that team there, hugging it out
hugging
over
it
there.
out.
Handshakes all around.
both teams should be. That was some really good play.
Yeah.
2 great teams here. Went to a 2-2 with like some insane play. Yeah. Great show of sportsmanship. So
So I think that's all, guys. Tune in
Yeah.
tomorrow at 2 p.m. Around 2 p.m.
yeah.
We'll be streaming a more competitive version with sort of pre-selected teams. Baltimore's fielding 2 teams, DC's fielding 2 teams at least. We'll have free agents and some people from other cities that came here just to play.
Yeah.
And it'll be a fun, exciting time. We hope you'll join us.
Yeah, definitely excited. So, I believe I guess that'll wrap it up. This was the MAGFest 2019 newbie tournament.
Yeah, thank you again.
So, thanks.